Hello everybody and welcome to the Handi Quilter studio. My name is Jamie Wallen and I've got another wonderful tip to share with you. So a lot of times what we're finding now is we're starting to get a lot of older and vintage quilts that people are pulling out of closets and attics from relatives who have passed, or they're just going through and finding different older quilt tops. The other thing is paper piecing. English paper piecing has gotten extremely popular. And the one thing that you know if you've done any English paper piecing or have taken any English paper piecing quilt tops in is that all the seams are open. Now, I do English paper piecing, but I'm also pretty OCD, so I know that I'm tight and I'm doing about 17 stitches per inch and everything is good. Probably even better than machine piecing with that. But I have a lot of customers who start some of these major English paper piecing tops, and by about the second block, they're getting a little tired, they're starting to do half-inch whip stitch, and it's starting to get a little more loose, and a little more loose. And then when we load them on our machine, what will happen is, because they're open seams, they're gonna start to come apart, and so you're gonna have batting that's gonna migrate up between there. So what I do to help stop that is when I load the quilt on, I'll load my backing on, and of course I will load my batting on. The next thing is I will already have a piece of pre-washed muslin. Now you always want to make sure that it's pre-washed because muslin shrinks a little bit different than any other fabric. So if I load my pre-washed muslin on top of the batting and then load the English paper pieced or hand pieced vintage top, I'm going to have that extra barrier of protection between the quilt top and the batting, so that way through the years, if those are starting to be washed a lot, as they will, when it opens up, you're not going to have batting migrating up through there. It's actually going to have that safety barrier of the muslin. The one thing that I would add as well is with the English paper piecing, as much as I love them and they are amazing and they're very stable once you do that, I do recommend to my clients that bring them to me to get quilted that they want to take a little bit of extra care to wash them because of that. And that way they're going to have a family heirloom that will hopefully last for many generations. That's not something we want to keep washing once every 2 months. So obviously I wouldn't give it to my wonderful college child going off to college, or to put it in a child's room, or even a young adult male who does a lot of sport, a little bit more rough and tough, that's going to be hard on that. You want to make sure that this is lightly used, more of a wonderful vanity quilt that you would take good care of. So hopefully that tip will help you out with that, and it's going to make you look like a superstar with your customer, because that quilt's going to last so much longer. Take care of each other and have a wonderful day.